I'm Dave from BoyInABand doing my Speakerbox of the 401 show. Is there such a thing as a perfect body? First, I think it's important to distinguish between two perceptions that come to mind when you think of that phrase. First, there's the attractive body, which is how appealing that body is to other humans. And next, there's the healthy body, which is how likely that body is to keel over and die. But today we're going to be focused on the attractive body, because there's some really interesting stuff that's been going on lately with that perception. There's a lot of theories about evolutionary attractiveness. For instance, if someone's face is symmetrical, they're apparently more attractive to the opposite sex because it shows they're more likely to provide better offspring. But more recently in society, there's been a lot more changes with regards to how people perceive themselves negatively. We've got a pretty good idea of where some of these perceptions of a perfect body come from in the media. Pop and rap songs reference it. I mean, Chris Brown for one, and we know that he is very concerned with the health of women's bodies. And it's not just the mainstream. Radiohead have touched on it amongst others. To make things worse, the media tends to put forward this idea of if you work hard enough, then you can get the perfect body, which is not always strictly true. I mean, there's probably always some things you can do, but a lot of it depends on your DNA and how that affects your mental and physical attributes. And there's not much you can do about that. You've got to work with what you've got to an extent. And there's actually been studies on this. They got a bunch of people to look at these adverts where they had different sized models, and the people that saw the thinner models in the adverts thought of themselves as larger. Science! And not only that, but every image in these adverts is photoshopped to hell, so the people don't look anything like they do in real life anymore. And this is true in videos as well. A lot of them are color corrected to make people look more attractive than they are in real life. Check it out. But it's important to remember that the media presents a very narrow spectrum of what is attractive to people. And it's actually more complex than that. They're just presenting what will sell the most. There's cultures in other places in the world that think larger people are more attractive. A lot of this is conditioning. It's what we've been taught to find attractive from a very young age. And this causes a lot of self-esteem issues around body image. Like, I knew eating disorders were on the rise at the moment, but I didn't know that anorexia was the most deadly mental illness. And society doesn't treat it like that. And it's not just weight. For instance, I had acne for quite a while, and I had to go to the doctors loads and loads of frickin' times. Like, I used to get comments saying, oh, you got herpes, mate, because I had all these frickin' spots all over my face, and I don't have herpes, I checked. But I went to the doctors loads of times, and eventually, after trying out several different medications that didn't work, I found one that did, and I felt so much better about myself. Guys often get overlooked when it comes to body image issues, because 9 out of 10 of people that suffer with them are female, but it does happen. Manorexia does exist, which is a great pun if it wasn't so sad. Now, some body types are statistically more attractive. That's why people focus on those in adverts. But with such a wide variety of tastes, your body is probably someone else's perfect body. A lot of the issue here comes from just feeling confident, which is really difficult to do if you're constantly comparing yourself to these idealized people or being put down by everyone else. But that's only what I think. I want to know what you think in the comments below. And subscribe to the 401 show to see your and my opinions get talked about. You could even get asked to be on the show itself. Cheers for watching and have a nice day.